Are you there, Harry Teaford?
Good morning, everybody. Yeah. It is time for the A1A Productions of The Keys Live Music Report. And today we're going to be reporting from all over the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Did we get
we're broadcasting on Radio A1A, KZ FM, Paradise Road Radio.
It's a Paradise Rodeo for sure.
And Cruising Country Radio. You're hearing the voice of Jennifer No Shoes or Shoeless Newman, and she is on air right now. And this
I'm also shoeless.
And
shoeless
you are
as we speak. But I'm
why
not
don't we
gonna
start
show
the
anybody
rundown here, young lady? Let's let me see
Is
if
it time for that already?
it is almost time. We're going to be opening up with some great stuff today.
I'm gonna have to let out a big secret, but it's kind of not a secret.
And what is that?
Well, it's Wednesday, and as you know, that's when I start the report, because today is Wednesday, so you got to know what to go out and do tonight if you're in the beautiful Florida Keys. Well, there's a little party going on in Isla Mirada tonight at the Coconut Cove Resort, the CCR Resort over there at, that's about mile marker 84 in Isla Mirada on the ocean side.
So,
It's supposed to be a surprise party, but the person it was supposed to be a surprise for put it out on Facebook that there's a surprise party. So I don't think I'm surprising anyone.
I'm very surprised that anything gets done around the Keys.
But anyway, at the Coconut Cove Resort in Isla Mirada at mile marker 84 tonight from, probably about 6 o'clock till 11, something like that. It'll probably run late. There's a birthday party jam for Todd Lawless, who is kind of our favorite local hippie musician.
Everybody come.
Should be a good time. Come out with your instruments and your voices and your fun time wanting and get over there at the Coconut Cove Resort this evening. Also tonight we have the Key Largo Moose Lodge with Tim Dressing.
Oh yeah.
That's every week. That is also an open jam. That one is indoors though, so if you're fearful of the mosquitoes, you can head over to that one. That's kind of a jazz jam with charts.
Super.
Very cool. Then Gilbert's has Mr. Rob Garza, solo act from 5 to 9. And also, I would like to welcome Marianne back to society. She had some things go on that she had to get tended to, and she was out for a few weeks. But she will be back at the Caribbean Club tonight, doing her karaoke. I believe that's 8 to 11, and I'm sure it goes late if they're getting rowdy over there. So definitely stop in for that.
Big show today, Jenny.
A big show.
Big show.
What are we up to today?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is play a song. That's what you told me to do, and I did it backwards. You did a little brief rundown, so we're going to take a break and play a song. Well, we don't take a break. Y'all listen to this song. It's a guy that's going to be appearing on November the 1st in Key Largo at the Caribbean Club, and he filmed his music video there on the stage. The music video was called
Get Out of Town.
Yeah, it was called, not called Get Out of Town, no. It was called Key Largo. So his name is MJ Wicker.
He's going to be at the thing?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Name of the song is Down in the Keys. And it'll come right on right now. I promise it's going to come on right now.
I can make up a song while you're getting it on.
Oh, I got to push the...
Here's Old Man Winter's got a stranglehold on us again, and he's not letting go anytime soon. 30 below, going to be the daytime high today. Several states across the region experiencing overnight.
That's the voice of Mark Mills.
Cold. Stay bundled up, campers. Put another log on the fire. It's going to be chill.
Now boarding flight 503 at Gate B.
That's Myrna Hill.
Paradise.
It is? Hi, Myrna, if you're out there listening.
That's a jet.
Back in the USSR?
No, they're flying to the Keys.
Sha la 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 da da da. Sha la 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 da 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 da. Down in the Keys, I'm ready for a run fishing bowl and some flat water in the Keys, down in the Keys. Somewhere down around Isla sunsets and pina coladas in the Keys, down in the Keys. Lying in a hammock between two palm trees, holding you close next to me, down in the Keys, down in the Keys. Slow dancing in the warm white sand, taking long walks and holding your hand in the Keys, down in the Keys. Bonefish and big iguanas, we can disappear when we wanna in the Keys, down in the Keys. Lying in a hammock between two palm trees, holding you close next to me, down in the Keys, down in the Keys, singing sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, down in the Keys, sing sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, down in the Keys. Lying in a hammock between two palm trees, holding you close next to me, down in the Keys, down in the Keys, singing sha la 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 da da, sha la 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 da 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 da, down in the Keys, sha la 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 da da, sha la 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 da 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 da, down in the Keys.
What are you giggling about?
Lying in a hammock
Just having fun.
between two palm trees, holding you close to me, down in the Keys, down in the Keys, just you and me. I'm ready for a rum runner.
Ah, the voice of MJ Wicker appearing in Key Largo Monday,
Now, when
November the
I've-
1st.
When I've lain in a hammock, is that it? When I've lain in a hammock between two palm trees, I've fallen out of that hammock.
Well, yes. I have done that too.
Only once or twice, but it's happened.
You know, the problem I have with hammocks is if you reach down to set your drink on the ground, it will flip
Down
you
you
over
go.
and you'll spill
Slip.
your drink. And
Splat.
it's so there's nowhere to put your drink when you're in a hammock. So you can't drink and hammock at the same time. So I had to quit drinking.
We should invent a little drink holder for the hammock. There you go.
I
There's
think
that
so.
$1 million idea.
It is indeed. You asked me to play this promo at this point in time, and it's a brand new creation of ours. This is Follow the Flock. This is the official promotional video, and audio.
I listened to this yesterday. This is great.
Yes, the radio guy just got a problem. Sounds like he's got a hair up his. Never mind.
Oh my.
You know that should be playing right now.
I can play it.
Oh well, we'll play it later. Next in the thing, we're going to do some fluff.
Well-
It says.
No, I know right where you're going with that.
Okay.
I'll add a little more to the week. I did not
Please.
mention that if you're in Marathon tonight, come and see me at Havana Jack's.
Absolutely.
The Lady A Band plays there from 6 to 10 on Wednesday evenings. That's in Key Colony Beach. And that's always a fun time. Moving on to Thursday. This is kind of cool. Our friend Russ Preston, Rusty as some people call him, is going to be sitting in with Steve Vanini for a couple hours over
Oh,
there.
really?
Bayside
That's
Grill.
a great
Yeah.
combination, by the way.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get out to see that on a night when I don't have to work. I believe he's there 2 nights this week with Rusty, so that's kind of cool. Stephen Nene's keeping busy and doing his thing. Of course, we have the Key Largo Moose Lodge Karaoke on Thursday evening that I host from 7 to 10 or whenever we decide to finally get locked out. Then we've got Trucked Up Thursdays over at Cactus Jack's. That's about mile
That
marker
sounds nasty.
10. I know, Trucked Up. Trucked Up Thursdays with Fuzzy Dump Truck, 10:30 to 2:30. That's Thursday late night. We're going to get Jason on here one of these days. I spoke to him a little bit to get the origin of the name Fuzzy Dump Truck because it's the craziest band name I think I've ever heard. And there is actually a fuzzy dump truck involved, which is kind of interesting. But we're going to get him on here one of these days soon. Let's see. Friday evening. Oh, I got to do this last week. This was so cool. Friday up in Homestead, if you're on your way to the Keys, there is a little dive bar on Flagler Avenue, 35 North Flagler Avenue, called Simmons. They have a fantastic jam night open mic on Friday evenings, 8 to 12. And if you're up that way and you've got a guitar or you want to go sing or whatever, the band will be happy to oblige you in so many ways. And that's the first time I've been there since we got shut down from COVID. And I got to say, it's all the same old gang. Everybody's back. They have a beautiful bartender there named Coco, and she's there to serve you. And yeah, stop by there.
Awesome.
Also
Well,
Friday evening.
Could I break in just a moment and ask you to speak up just a little bit, or move into the microphone a little closer?
I'm right on it. Is that
Perfect. Much better.
If you're in Key Largo on Friday evening at the Caribbean Club, we have the Search Party Band is going to be back. That's Dave Bowman's new project that goes from 6:30 to 10:30. That time may be adjusted. I think they're starting to go a little later than that now, since we're sort of picking back up, it looks like. Skipper's Dockside, Scott Youngberg from 6 to 9. And at the Bayside Grill again, 6 to 9, the Lady A Band. That's where I'll be playing Friday evening, 6 to 9. Let's see, Lorelei has the Steve Vanini Band, and that is the full band, 6 to 10. That's down in Isla Mirada. If you're at the Fish Company, you can catch Cliff Jazz from 12 to 4. That's in the afternoon. That is a great show. My friend Cliff Stutz. And if you can't get out to any of those things, every Friday evening, John Bardis, you can find him on John Bardis on Facebook, Bartus. He has his social distancing concert, and that will be the 75th one, Facebook Live event.
My goodness.
That's some great music.
John is an amazing guy.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Mayor of Marathon,
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
How's that video coming there?
Well,
Mr.
I think I've got something happening here. Let's see what happens.
right.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
We love to shake our tail feathers all night long to a tropical band playing favorite.
Well, that didn't work very good, now did it?
Oh, I thought maybe it was quiet and I couldn't hear it. I was hoping for the best.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Well, this system, just something got into the system and made it all disappear again. One of those days.
One of those crazy sugar ants.
Yeah, well, it's sponsored by Precision Sonar, and it's Follow the Flock 2021 Pit Stop Party Tour. Now, what is a Pit Stop Party Tour, Jennifer?
I don't know. You need to tell me. This is going to be my first one. I'm kind of excited about it.
Well, there's a meeting of the minds of the Parrot Heads every year down in Key West, Florida, and they go down there and they do their conventioning, you know.
Are they all going to bring their little fake parrots?
Well, they're not like Shriners. They don't drive their motorcycles out on the end of the diving boards,
my.
pools in the hotels like we do at the Shriners. But the Parrot Heads meet, but on the way down, we formed a tour called the Follow the Flock Pit Stop Party Tour. About 6 or 7 years ago. It used to start up in Tampa, but now things kind of got a little bit weird when the stuff hit the fan. And it now starts in Cape Coral on October the 31st. Then the Caribbean Club
there,
on
aren't we?
Yes, and the Caribbean Club on the 1st, and then on the 2nd and 3rd, that's when we're going to be in we're going to be at Coconut Cove. Wow. Coconut Cove is just one fantastic place. We've got a really great lineup of a 2-day event, and I want to thank the Islamorada Music and Comedy Club for opening up their stage, inviting everybody there for the day, and then in the evening, guess what happens? We get to party with the Islamorada Music and Comedy Club. Thank you,
What
guys.
a beautiful space that is, too, right on the ocean front. And there are
Indeed.
2 big, beautiful tiki bars and a big pool and lots of parking and live music. It's a cool joint.
So that was the commercial. I'll have to work on the editing part of it here again and see why it's disappearing and not wanting to play.
Do you have a mute button somewhere hit?
I certainly do, but I do not have it hit right now.
That would be my issue probably.
Well, you mentioned in the script, and I want to make a mention of some really good people and a really good Facebook page. Now, this Facebook page went down, as most everything went down during our...
Alan
our Tuesday.
Truesdale posted he read about Facebook going down on Facebook. I didn't know either.
And he posted that?
He posted that.
Well, that isn't it. The Facebook group called What's Up Florida Keys Locals Only. Just a little secret to all you folks coming to town. You might want to check in with that because that's what's really happening, right?
I don't know if you can get on that page. I think you have to answer secret keys questions about it.
It is
or
a
something.
private page, no doubt about that.
But yeah, I found a little cute thing on there that I just thought was cool. Down in Key West, which we don't get to Key West too much because it's, what is it? It's over 2 hours away. The Wahlburgers down there. And that's that Donnie, that cute boy from the band.
Yeah.
There was some locals that went in there. 7 people. This is pretty impressive. 7 people went in there, and they had a great time, great service, great food. And somebody came out, Troy, that works there, and greeted them and stuff, and gave them a 30% locals discount. Oh, it says just 2 of them ate for $22, but $11 a piece to go out and have a great time for the afternoon. That's pretty good. So if you're down in Key West and you're local, I would stop into Wahlburgers and check that out.
Wahlburgers. That's Mark Wahlberg, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. And then there's another brother too.
Oh.
Speaking of some great dining, and I guess I didn't pay the bill, so I don't know what the value was, but I thought it was wonderful. We went to the Conch House.
Yeah.
In Key Largo yesterday. Oh my. We had this lovely lady named Crystal who was our server, and she was just so attentive and lovely and took such good care of us. And we had some, what was that fish we had?
Lionfish.
Lionfish. Lionfish. I'd never had lionfish before.
It's
We had it
delicious.
3 different ways, and it was just absolutely delightful. Generous portions, wonderful service, wonderful atmosphere. But that's a great place to stop if you're going through Key Largo. The Conch House, that is on the ocean side, right about mile marker about 100, I guess. 99, 100, somewhere in there.
About 100, yeah. Yeah. It is probably one of the most unique places in that it is a private place right next to US 1. You can't see it
Right.
from US 1. It's covered with
Right, yeah.
tropical forest.
I crept up on it from coming north, and I said to my mom was in the car with me, and I said, I think it's right here, and you won't see it till you get past the tree on the corner.
We've got a couple of
And it
people to say hello to today, Jenny.
You
One is listening now from all the way in England, and he has his own radio broadcast, Fraser Ramsey, and Darby Ledbetter. Let's play a Darby Ledbetter song. Would you like to?
I would like to.
He is the lead guy on Tuesday. He is a headliner for the Coconut Cove
You're gonna
Pit
meet all
Stop
these people.
Party.
How fun.
And that pit stop party is there to support for 2 days Ocean Dreams Healing Center. And I do believe we have a young man going to call us here about
And we're
12:30,
talking to
right?
him in about 10 minutes. Yep.
10 minutes. So let's
Sutton will be coming on.
let's get in the mood for a Parrot Head party. You ready? This is Darby
I'm in the
Ledbetter.
mood for parrot heads.
And he says, by the way, all the way from Nashville, howdy, y'all.
Just a crazy bunch of people who really love the sand. Our toes in the water and a drink in our hand. We love to shake our tail feathers all night long to a tropical band playing favorite songs. So we get together every chance we get. It's the pirate life that we love the most. Rum runners running up and down the coast. When time gets lost, plans ain't made. Sail Captain Morgan in a hurricane. Wherever we go, wherever we are, we party with the birds underneath the stars. We're living free, loving life. Yeah, it's a hell of a time. We're parrot heads in paradise. Well, it's a full-time party, drop rockin' all year round. We flock from coast to coast, to town to town. It's a guaranteed good time we wouldn't trade. Wouldn't take a pot of gold for the friends we made. Soaring together, flying high. Yeah, 'cause it's the pirate life that we love the most. Rum runners running up and down the coast. When time gets lost, plans ain't made. Sail Captain Morgan in a hurricane. Wherever we go, wherever we are, we party with the birds underneath the stars. We're living free, loving life. Yeah, it's a hell of a time. We're headed to paradise. When we hear those buffet songs, we just fill up our cups and sing along. It's the pirate life that we love the most. Rum runners running up and down the coast. When time gets lost, plans ain't made. We sail Captain Morgan in a hurricane. Wherever we go, wherever we are, we party
Hello,
with the
everyone.
birds
We are
underneath
at the Parrot Heads meeting in the upper.
Darby Ledbetter, man, you know what? Just for all of you ladies out there who have, you may have run across some good-looking singer-songwriters in your time, but Darby is one of those. He goes about a 9.5, I would say, on the scale of good-looking
Oh, my.
singer-songwriters. Jenny, the ladies are going to be very, very pleased, and the musical fans are going to be extremely pleased from
I
this
love that song.
heavy
It's so
hitter
cute.
from
It makes
Nashville.
me feel like I'm in the Keys, and I'm in the Keys. But if I wasn't here, I think I'd want to come here.
A.T. Flanagan Salazar, hello. It looks
Where
great.
is she?
Dave
I-
Roush is.
Oh, are they
Dave-
on the Facebook?
Yeah, I'm just reading some of the posts here. I haven't brought
I,
up the
I
rest of it.
saw Athley last Friday. It was so nice to see some old friends that I hadn't seen in a year and a half. It was just a lovely
Right.
evening.
This is a live show, and we're, flying by the seat of our. What are
We're
you wearing?
alive. I'm wearing my Radio A1A shirt.
And
You're looking at me. I'm not looking at you because I'll delay and be retarded like the other week.
well, don't do that. Don't do like the other week.
I'm trying not to.
I will tell you, we're about time to play a commercial. What would you think?
I think that's great. We should get paid.
Here we go. Well, this one doesn't pay in a way with American money. This pays with, well, gives you a warm fuzzy.
I like warm fuzzies.
Ahoy, A1A family. What can mirrored healing techniques do for you? For me, I survived stage 4 colon cancer that spread through my body. Take a look at oceandreamshealing.org. That's right, oceandreamshealing.org. Ocean Dreams Healing would like to thank A1A Productions for all of their support and generosity, and to the world, please be an organ donor.
Ah, that's
How
Terry
appropriate.
Sutton.
Yes,
Indeed.
He's going to be talking with us in just a couple of minutes. Are you going to call him, Harry? Make sure we get him in here.
I will, but I finally did it. Hold on just a second. I think I
What did
got
you
it.
do? Oh,
I
you
think I got
that.
it. Hold on.
Do it.
We love to shake our tail feathers all night long to a
know
tropical
this sounds
band
familiar.
playing favorite songs, so we get together
But there's
every
Jack coming
chance
in
we
right now.
get.
This is Harry T. from Radio A1A, your flocking tour director with Precision Sonar's 2021 Follow the Flock update. The 2021 Follow the Flock Pit Stop Party Tour kicks off with a bang. Sunday, Halloween, October 31st with the Southwest Florida Parrot Head Club Pit Stop Party in Cape Coral at the fabulous Dolphin Key Resort and Tiki Bar. This huge Tiki Bar stage is one of the most prestigious displays of tropically inclined and laid-back singer-songwriters, hosted by the Rudy Valley of Tropical Melodies, Rudy Cox. This official Parrot Head Party with a Purpose event benefits local Alzheimer care. Monday, November the 1st, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., The Flock stops in Key Largo on A1A for the 14th annual and original MOTM, that's Meeting of the Minds Pit Stop Party at the fabulous Caribbean Club, world famous, sponsored by the Parrot Heads of the Upper Keys, PHUK, use your imagination, aka Pirates on the Water. The stage will be filled with tropical singer-songwriters all day, and Radio A1A, as always, providing the live streaming of this absolutely magnificent tropical music lineup. Tuesday and Wednesday, November the 2nd and 3rd, the Radio A1A Pit Stop Party continues at Coconut Cove Resort and Marina. That's at 84801 Overseas Highway in Isla Mirada. This pit stop is a fundraiser for Ocean Healing Wellness Center in the Florida Keys and will feature unique sponsors, vendors, and an opportunity to join saltwater independent music at one of the Keys' most beautiful locations on the Atlantic Ocean, Coconut Cove Resort and Marina, an old-style Florida Keys Resort Hotel. Tropical music each day beginning at 11 a.m., mile marker 85 Oceanside, sponsored by Precision Sonar Innovative Marine Accessories. The Flock continues Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November the 4th through the 7th. Live, Radio A1A reports from carefully selected remote Parrot Heads in Paradise, Meeting of the Mind events, and live tropical music venues all over Key West. The Follow the Flock 2021 Meeting of the Minds Pit Stop Party Tour is brought to you by A1A Productions. And now, the man of the day, his name is Terry Sutton. Are you there, sir?
Hey, Harry, good to hear from you.
It's good to hear from you, too. Jennifer?
Good morning, Terry.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Hey, Harry, sorry, but it's better to hear from Jenny. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Just gotta say,
I'll agree with that, but I'll tell you
I have
what.
to ask you, Terry, are you shoeless? You promised you'd come shoeless.
well, I'm up in the cold weather here.
Oh, you
and
are up north. I was going to ask you that.
I can honestly say I am shoeless, but I am not bootless. So,
So you have, we're going to talk about Ocean Dreams Healing Center today. I believe there's one in Pennsylvania. Is that where you're at right now?
that's where the corporate offices are of Ocean Dreams Cancer Healing Center. They're located in York, Pennsylvania. Yes.
Okay. Well, the Ocean Dreams Healing Center, their mission statement is to provide hope, healing, education, and relief from the day-to-day stresses of dealing with cancer for the individuals and their caregivers that can improve the quality of their lives together. I can speak from experience. That is a much needed resource for caregivers because it is not an easy road. I think we just did you hear us do your commercial?
I did, yes, and you nailed the mission statement.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's I got that from your brochure that you sent me, and I just it's a wonderful mission. I'm crazy about it because I took care of my husband when he was sick for a year, and it's a rough road, and especially if it was somebody that was just themselves or not having an assistant to help do it. It's tough.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Terry, you had a severe head injury in your 20s, which was pretty debilitating. Doctor said you were going to be a vegetable, and in spite of that, you rehabbed, and your wife and your son, you relearned how to walk, talk, and write, and resume a productive life again. I mean, you had even said you started a couple businesses and over the years, and had some really productive years. How long did it take you to rehab?
Well, Jenny, that was a really interesting time of life because you said at that point in time I was self-employed. I've pretty much been always self-employed my entire life. Not made $1 billion or anything, but I've been able to provide for my family, and so that when that happened, I was 28 years old. My son was just a little over a year old.
Oh,
And
wow.
I had some really small.
So
I had
your
a really
wife was
small-
taking care of both of you.
Oh yeah. Well, not only that, but we had a small business. I mean, we had I think 2 or 3 employees. That was about it. And so fortunately, our employees really stepped in and helped. Even our bank stepped in and helped. I mean, I don't know why they would have, other than the fact they want to make sure they get their money back, right?
Well, right,
Yeah.
right.
So, but yeah, so I was completely debilitated. I was in a coma for, 7-8 days. And then my rehab, I was in the hospital for, almost a year all total.
Oh my.
And the other thing that it taught me, how you go down to Mallory Square, back in the day, now I don't know if they've been doing this for a long time, and you used to watch the guy in a straitjacket, right? And you're like, he's all in a straitjacket, chained up, and he escapes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like
one of the things when you have,
Like Houdini.
what's that? Yeah, right. So when you have a severe head injury, the one thing you do become is very combative. And I was having a really tough time after I came through, and they had me in a straitjacket. And the one thing I did learn how to do, Jenny, was escape from a straitjacket.
I hate those things, man. I hate them.
Wow, I'm the only one in this conversation who's never been in a straitjacket. Who would have guessed?
So when diversity is in our face, right?
Yeah.
And we're faced with terrible prognosis and whatever. We need to find humor. We really need to find humor, because humor is healing.
Right.
And so that is a very important thing to bring to the forefront right from the beginning.
They should go to the Islamorada Music and Comedy Club, because that's all the
There we
healing
go.
combined in
Yeah.
the world right there.
I think we're all going to
Exactly.
be going there in a couple of short weeks.
I think yes, we are. So
So
to answer
you
your
got-
question, Danny, let me answer your question. So that you asked how long did it take me to recover, and that total recovery was probably about 2.5 years before I was able to go back to work. But
Wow.
there's still side effects from that today, and that's
Right.
30 years later.
Right. And I'm sure you've learned to deal with them, but I mean it's a constant challenge that you're dealing with. It's a handicap that you're now living with. So you got better. You got back to work, and your wife, did all she did to help you out, and didn't get frustrated. So then, you were diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer at 51.
Yes, that's correct.
What kind of a kick in the butt was that?
No kidding.
It was really a shock, because so that was at 51 when I got diagnosed with the stage 4 cancer, but many years before that, even when I was in my 40s, and by the way, that's when my cancer started. They told me as the story goes along, but my tumor was that large in my colon that they said I probably had cancer for over 8 years.
No,
and I was at 51. So that was in my early 40s when I started developing the cancer. And it's very important for our listeners to think about. Prevention is absolutely the best strategy.
Yeah.
And early detection, you can do so much to beat cancer or heal cancer. So
that's a good point.
And really in our 40s, in our 40s, we were eating really well. We were eating. I was exercising. I was working. I was able to do just about anything. So to be diagnosed with that at that stage, at stage 4, right?
Wow.
It's a shock.
Yeah, that's pretty advanced.
Yeah, and at that point, the cancer had already broken through the barrier, and then the seeds were spreading through my body.
So then you had to go through that, and your wife Brenda and your son Ben, who of course was a little older at this point, again were, put in the position of being your caregiver, and again being put under that stress. That's quite a commitment of love that goes hand in hand with, I don't know, you make a commitment to be married and stay together forever, and then to have to do that not once but twice is it's a very hard journey.
It is a very hard journey, Jenny. And
as a grateful husband, you had to have some kind of an aha moment where you kind of wanted to give something back, and realizing that everything Brenda had given up to help you and continue your life together. When did it start to form into the Ocean Dreams Healing Center as a reality?
Well, my cancer battle, 2015, I was diagnosed, and from 2015 to 2018, I literally had one piece of me cut out a year.
Oh my! Whoa!
I definitely, without a doubt, and it's not a good diet program. I do not recommend it to anybody. All right, but so every year I'd go into the hospital and I would have some major surgery. Either I had a colon resection, I had my liver chopped in half, and I had a tumor on my vena cava, which is the largest vein in your body, and that tumor they had to burn out. But when you're faced with those type of surgeries and you're looking at your family, and you can see what they're going through, it is really, I'm feeling for them, and I'm trying to figure how can I help them. Mm-hmm. And so in 2019, when I received a gift of life from two strangers that offered to give me parts of their body so that I could live, that is such a gift that I needed to figure out a way that I can give back to my family, my friends, and to the world, right? And so I was really exercising hard so that I could be in the most physical shape possible, to have endurance to get through this crazy surgery I was about to go through. And And I just had this vision of Ocean Dreams Cancer Healing Center.
Wow.
And the more I thought about it, the harder I worked. And I have no idea how long this whole thing lasted, but it was easily, a good 45 minutes. And that's when the whole plan started to come through my head and roll in. And, it was just like so enlightening. So it gave me so much strength.
That's amazing how things were given to you, and then that it inspired you to give. And I'm sure if we get this thing rolling, it's going to do the same thing and have that ripple effect. And that's an amazing thing to be a part of. So, what are some of the things we're going to be looking at Ocean Dreams Healing Center? What sort of programs are you going to offer or develop?
Yeah, so one of the things that we like to teach is that our bodies are such incredibly built that we have our inner power that we can use to heal our body. We just need to give our body what it needs to heal. So with I don't want to say diet, because that's not really the right thing. And then people are like, oh, I'll just do a diet. Well, that doesn't work. So diet is more about what we eat, what we take into our body, the nutrition, staying away from sugar, staying away from processed foods. So nutrition, and then, we all live such busy lives. It's like, and especially when you're a caregiver. I mean, look what you went through, and there's income challenges, right? And I got to work, and I got to take care of my husband, and then you come home and you're like stressed out. And it's like, how can I do something, make something healthy to eat, and you get into that bind. So, not only do we want to teach about the nutrition, we also want to teach about, hey, here's an easy way to make something nutritious, that you can literally put a nutritious meal in front of your loved one within 5 minutes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right? And that's what is missing from all of the other, organizations. That I could never find it. We could never find this, right?
How about that?
And we had to search all over the world for how can we heal our body? How can we heal? How can my wife and son heal? And so that's what we're trying to develop. And it takes a team, and we need. We really as a caregiver needs a team. As an organization, we need a team. We need to bring people in to help build this. And I mean, it's not for me. It's not about me. It's about all of the caregivers and caring
what
for the
kind of
caregivers.
what kind of people can help? I mean, like professionals or kids, Boy Scout troops. I mean, what kind of people can really get involved with this? It sounds like, I don't know, everybody might have something that they can chip into this to make this a reality.
Everybody has something they can chip in to make it a reality. We need people to help us with social media. We need people to help us with day-to-day operations, mowing grasses, you name it, doing small odd jobs, answering the phone, replying to emails.
So really,
marketing.
Anybody on any level, professionally or manual labor, or just being a support system and answering phones, and maybe if you had a helpline or something, like anybody could really volunteer and help out with this and help this mission get accomplished, and reach out to these caregivers that are just don't have resources, and they're just drowning in it. I mean, I remember like sleep is another thing on your list that you can't function without it, and you just don't have. There's no time.
Right. Yeah. So so we need to do that. The other things that we're trying to teach is the healing part for patients. As far as the yoga, massage, acupuncture, Tai Chi. Not that we're going to give them the full development of here's the yoga or whatever, but so that they have some understanding of yoga and how does yoga help your body? How does acupuncture help your body? And so we need professionals that do this as a living to come in and give us, a half-hour
like an
discussion.
Education. Right.
Yes, exactly, Jenny.
Because you're going to bring people in from all over the place, and they're going to go back to their little burgs, and they're going to have to seek out, the person that has that service there. But if they don't know what it is and what it does, it may as well not be there.
Terry, this is an amazing expose of exactly what has been needed for many, many, many years. Having had my mother and my sister suffer with breast cancer, sometimes when a caregiver goes to bring care, like my mother did for my sister, she traveled all the way to Nashville to Vanderbilt University, and after that time, my mother was never the same. When she lost my sister and spent those 2 or 3 years helping someone day after day recovering from that. In our world here in the Keys, we think everything's, tropical and wonderful, and our tropical music is always positive and optimistic. But the reality is that very attitude is part of the healing process, I do believe, that you're doing at Ocean Dreams. Is that not correct?
It is, Harry, yes. The reason I chose the Florida Keys, I've been very fortunate in life to have traveled around the United States, and the Florida Keys, in my opinion, is the most healing place in the world.
Yes,
I agree. There's something to be said about beautiful weather and sunshine all the time. It's an amazing healing method.
Yeah.
Terry, we have a great deal to cover on the show and a great deal coming up. So let's go over, if we may, the 21st of this month. That is a Thursday night. Tell us what's happening.
All right. Yeah. So the 21st of this month at the Elks Lodge in Tavernier, we have a collaboration of nonprofits. So there's going to be, I think, about a half a dozen nonprofits will be there, handing out their information, selling their goods. About their mission. We have live music that's going to be performing from 4 to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And then from 7 to 10 p.m. will be Tropical Soul will be taking the stage.
Yes.
There's going to be
a lot of live music.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, we're looking to have a lot of fun. We're looking to bring community in, show the community what nonprofits are doing, and the wonderful services that they provide to the community, and just have some fun, And
that's October 21st at the Elks in Tavernier. Yes,
that's correct. Elks Lodge Tavernier, October 21st, for some fun, education, hope, healing, education, and relief,
and music. And music. I understand that we have very special guests all the way from Jackson, Tennessee. Tropics, Chuck Freeman and Linda Duck will be opening at 5 o'clock, and then we will be moving musicians and bands across the stage for folks to enjoy. As a matter of fact, I believe we'll even have some music outside. And A1A will be there. If you are listening to this in Washington State and you would like to contribute, I have a way that you can do that. And you can join in, because we will be streaming this as well as we can from the Keys. And hopefully you can enjoy the entertainment part of it and watch us how we raise funds for a charity like this in the Keys. And we have this way that you can contribute. This is my favorite, and it's Ocean A1A. If you'll put that in a text into your phone and text that, hit send, and you'll be able to contribute. Is that correct?
Yeah, you have to type in, the number you send it to is 44321.
44321, and type in
Ocean. 44321. Ocean A1A.
Beautiful. Terry, thank you. And Jenny, you did a great job getting the word out and getting Terry to speak some. Terry, you're very bashful, but you do great work. And we'd like for you, the next time you're on the station, would you mind opening up a little bit and being a little bit more forthcoming?
So if anybody wants more information about this, you can get in touch with Terry. Can I give out this number?
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Okay, it's 717-309-8067. You can get Terry, and he'll help you out with what he needs. He needs help. He needs volunteers. He needs people. And also at oceandreamshealing.org, you can find out more information.
Terry, thank you so much. We've got to go to a commercial break right now. Thank you for our listeners on Radio A1A, Cruising Country Radio, Key ZFM, and of course, Paradise Road Radio. We'll see you all on Thursday night, the 21st. The Elks Lodge Tavern here, 4 p.m. is when it starts. So bring a few bucks to donate. Yes, 4 p.m. indeed. Thank you, Terry, once again.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
It appears Old Man Winter's got a stranglehold on us again, and he's...
That's the wrong one. It's time for a commercial.
It is.
I'm having a hell of a day, I'll tell you. This system seems to be against me, but I'm going to fight it anyway. There's a thing happening
Is it
that...
a woman?
Yes, the system is... there is a wonderful event happening, and they are a sponsor of Radio A1A. It's happening in Fort Lauderdale. Listen to this.
Tell us about it.
Hey, this is Barefoot Registered inviting you to Jungle Readaville, January 28th through the 30th, 2022. Join Jimmy Parrish, Joe Downing, Dave Sines, Beth Travers, Bill Cockrell, John Beck, John McDonald, and some guy named Barefoot Registered on a return to the Jungle Queen Island. Get your tickets now at salessongspromotions.ticketspice.com.
Barefoot Reggie, he's from Atlanta.
He's also barefoot.
Yeah. I'd like to thank a few people that have taken the time to be our Patreon members. Why don't you mention those names, Jenny?
Let's see. I have them in here somewhere. I know Roger Sylvie is in there.
Roger
Fred
Sylvie?
Tree, this off.
And Anthony Body? Yeah.
John Manfredo, Henry Tucker, and Debbie Jordan. If you go to radioa1a.com, you can find the link there to get to our Patreon page and join in. Even $1 a month will help us keep this radio station and show going strong. So please check that out.
Well, what's next on our list of things happening in the Florida Keys? The live music.
I guess I should do the local gigs wrap up. I don't remember where I left off. Let's see. Steve Vanini is going to have Rusty Preston again on Saturday, so he's going to be there 2 days this week. Of course, every Sunday there's live music from Paradise. Everybody can catch this. Dave Fader, that's Feder at Limitless Guitar, DaveFader.com, 8 p.m. live. He does a feed, and he is an amazing guitar player, a really cool guy. You can check that out. Snook Sweetwater Sundays, that's our buddy Patrick Knotts and his gang. They play 12:30 to 4. The Italian Food Company, which just opened recently at 5 to 8, they have Brian Lamar on guitar. And this week at the Caribbean Club on Sunday, it's a little change from their usual band. They're having Uncle Rico, and that is from 5 to 9. That's Alex Devon and the gang, whoever the gang happens to be this week. I'm sure whoever they can get to fill in. And also the grand opening of G's Taco Truck in the backyard. So that should be a really cool Sunday over there at the Caribbean Club. And I want to add this at Chef Rolf's, which is open more recently at Tuna's down there in Isla Morada. That's mile marker, 80?
I think it is, yes.
Yeah, our friend, and I do not have a band name yet, Paul Armstrong and Vivian Ricard and Dan Reinberg are doing their new trio act. And that is in the afternoon. Definitely go check that out. Dockside Boot Key Harbor down in Marathon, the Sunday Jam with Randy Barnett. If you got a guitar and you want to go sing and play, go head to the Dockside at Boot Key Harbor, and you'll get on stage over there. And at Boondocks, the Ty Thurman Trio is going to be playing in the evening.
Man,
And,
what a great bunch of musicians we have here in the Florida
we've
Keys.
got a bunch. I'm not even mentioning everything because we don't have time to do it anymore.
Well, please take the time. We have about 2 minutes, so let her rip if we've got some others
we have
that
2 minutes.
that
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So let's see. I was up to Sunday. Monday.
this is the
And
live music happenings
this-
in the Florida Keys.
This is Jimmy Johnson's Big Chill, which is they've got some great pizza over there and also other food. Fantastic sunsets, and our buddy Alan Truesdale plays there Monday night at 5 to 9. That is a great solo act show. Now Alan is a great friend. He used to run the jam over at the OV. Lorelei down in Isla Mirada Restaurant and Cabana Bar. The Carousers from 6 to 10. And there's more stuff happening Monday, and I don't have it on here. Tuesday night, and we have at Gilbert's up on the stretch, Scott Youngbird, 5 to 9. Sharky's Pub and Galley, my favorite cheeseburgers in the Upper Keys anyway. We've got our buddy Rob Garza from 7 to 10. Down in Isla Mirada at the Lorelei, Dennis Holmes, another solo act that you don't want to miss. He does some great stuff that not everybody else is doing. And of course, at the OV on Tuesday evening, the Taylor King Band and special guests have their jam night. That is a high-end jam that never disappoints. A great crowd, great bartenders, great service. You'll have a good time over there at the OV down in Isla Mirada at mile marker 84. And also the Dockside does a country night on Wednesday evening down in Marathon.
It is awesome.
Yeah, fun stuff. And again, another open stage where you can go and sit in with the band. And that brings us almost to the end of our local live music report.
Local live music report coming to you live from Isla Mirada, Florida, in the beautiful Florida Keys. Whoa.
Wow.
I like this next song, not because I was the producer of the music video, but Chuck Freeman and Tough Duck Music were the recording studio and the musical contributors. But MJ Wicker is the
very
artist. And we do music videos in the Keys if anybody's interested. We do we hire Mark Hill to come do the video part of it, and Chuck does the audio, and I stand around and point. But actually, I call the chamber. I call the Chamber of Commerce and say, "Could we come have a party at the Caribbean Club and film a music video?" And this is what happened right here. And it's MJ Wicker, folks. He'll be there November 1st.
Cool.
Key Largo. Pit Stop 1, 14th Annual.
Johnny ain't a mailman anymore. Took his 36 years and he closed that door. He's living in retirement, starting over again. Johnny and Judy, they got a brand new plan. They're going where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold in Key Largo, in Key Largo. He's living in a house on stilts, overlooking the bay. Drinking coffee on the balcony, a big blue heron starts his day. Nothing but clear water as far as he can see. He knows it ain't heaven, but it sure feels like it could be. Where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, the bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold in Key Largo, in Key Largo. Let's go.
Thank you, folks, for listening to the Florida Keys Live Music Report. Jennifer,
Yes.
bid everyone a wonderful goodbye until next Wednesday at noon.
Brown eyes, she
Hey,
Hope-
go out and support all your local musicians wherever you are. And if you come down to the Florida Keys, hope to see you. I'll see everybody next week. Talk to you soon.
And stay tuned next week for a very surprise announcement about an upcoming show on Radio A1A. And back to MJ. Well, actually, let's do this.